Alright guys, we're doing Look After You by the Fray. Here's the intro. And actually I went further than the intro. I did the verse there where the singing starts right, or the second time through, after we do this repeat here, and I'll show you that. But let's start with the piano intro. We start with an A, D, F sharp chord, which is essentially a D chord. I have a C sharp in parenthesis because when we come back and do it again, it's going to be a C sharp instead of a D. But the first time it's a D, just a plain D chord. I only have one letter written on the left hand, a D, but it's going to be a D octave, okay? So we're going to play that together. It's going to be a half note, so 2 counts. 1, 2. And then we're going to do A, C sharp, E. We're going to do an A octave on the left hand. Again, 2 counts. 1, 2. Then we're going to do C sharp, F sharp, A. Left hand on an F sharp octave. 1, 2. And then we're going to have a C sharp minor chord in first inversion, which is going to be C sharp, E, and G sharp. What makes it first inversion is the E on the left hand. Instead of C sharp being the bass note, E is. Okay, so 2 counts on that. 1, 2. Now this time we have, which if you just look at the right hand, it looks like an F sharp minor. But if you consider taking account the D, which you always should, the note in the left hand, we have a D major 7 chord. Okay, so if you look at a minor chord, F sharp, A, C sharp, all you do is add a third below it. It's really kind of like a minor chord on top of a bass note there. It's a way to think of it. Alright, so A, C sharp, F sharp, D octave, 2 counts, 1, 2, and then A, C sharp, E, A octave in the left hand, 1, 2. Now that chord is in what we call root position. It's just an A chord, and the A is in the bass, so it's not in an inversion, it's in root position. The bass note, the lowest sounding note, is what determines what inversion it is in. Alright, now we keep going. C sharp, F sharp, A. Left hand's on an F sharp. Okay, that is a F sharp minor chord. And now right here we're going to change up a bit. You hear that in the piano, bum, 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 which is B, E, B. That's just an octave and a fifth. Or an octave and a fourth, sorry. Octave and a fourth. Left hand is on an E octave there. And ba, bum, we go bum, bum. So we go immediately to that G sharp, ba, bum, bum, and then an A octave. So the rhythm there is bum, bum, bum. So everything thus far has been 2 counts. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then ba, 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 ba. And then we go immediately back. Have repeats on there. I guess I should have put it on this side maybe for clarity, but immediately, ba, 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 immediately back. But this time, we're going to have a C sharp in the middle, which makes it a D major 7 chord there, instead of the D. And I believe the singing starts here. We're just going back through, and it's, again, just 2 counts. 1, 2, and then A, C sharp, E, or, the same way I did it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, right here at this point, when we're coming back through, at the asterisk, don't play this chord, just skip over here, and we're going to keep going. Okay, so soon when you repeat, you come back through, right here, this is the last chord you play, and then come over here, and we're going to do this. We're going to play each chord 2 times as a quarter note, giving it still 2 counts, but we're playing it on each count instead of playing it on 1 count and holding it for the next one. So A, E, A, which is an octave and a fifth. Left hand on an F sharp octave. 1, 2. And then we're going to go B, E, B. Left hand on an E. 2 counts, or 2 times. 1, 2. And then A, D, A. D octave on the left hand. 1, 2. And then here, I didn't put a 2 on there, but that's also a 2. 2 counts. A, C sharp, A octave. 1, 2. Okay, so that one is 2 counts. Let me look for a marker here. Well, I don't have one close by, so just mark that yourself. 2 there. And then we continue on. A, F sharp octave. 1, 2, and then G sharp, E, G sharp, left hand on an E octave, 1, 2, and then A, D, A with left hand on a D, 1, 2, and then A, C sharp, A with an A octave, 2 counts, 1, 2, and then A, F sharp, A with F sharp, 1, 2, and then here we're going to do B, E, G sharp, A, left hand's on an E, and we have this. Hear that? You'll hear in this, even when the piano kind of disappears, because that's what usually happens in this kind of thing. You'll start with a piano intro, and then the piano will kind of disappear, and you'll hear it a little bit here and there, but you know, we have to kind of do a little bit of guesswork on what the piano might be playing when we can't, when it's not really audible by what the other instruments are doing. But definitely we hear this A on the top all the way through almost the whole song. Bum, 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 bum. And it's a E chord underneath that A on the top. You see, so that's where that dissonance comes from, because the A is important here on the top, and then we just change the chord underneath it. So this is B, E, G sharp. So there's your E chord, E octave on the left hand. We'll put the A on the top of it. We get that dissonance there. Okay, so we do this top line. One of those people who play straight block chords and nothing else ever. We want to get our thumbs involved with it, okay? So that means your right hand thumb, your left hand thumb playing in the gaps. Alright, so instead of just going 1, 2, 1, 2, and notice my left hand does not play the 2 times, I'm just doing it the once, but if I fill in 1, oh sorry. Those thumbs in there lightly. Don't play them heavily. It just kind of fills it out a little bit, because you're doing, you know, if you're just playing piano, you don't have the drums, you don't have the other instruments that are in there, you have the strings and the bass kind of helping the rhythm along. We do things to help out with that, to fill it out. So there's your part 1. Part 2, of course, and part 3, if it takes a part 3, will be on webpianoteacher.com when I post this video for members. Find me on Facebook. Just do a search for Web Piano Teacher, and or do a Twitter search for Web Piano Teacher to find me on Twitter. If you'd like to hire me to do a request, this is a hired request. Someone hired me to do this song. If you'd like to hire me to do a song, find me on Facebook. And I'll post periodically times when I'm taking another batch of hired requests, and you'll be able to get some links to download the videos that you purchase. Talk to you later.